Bellum has been completely incapacitated, making Kyle the winner today. We have our first fatality of the tournament. But what did we just see? Of course, I'm also very curious as to why Bellum wouldn't make any attempt to stop Kyle's sword. Whatever we just witnessed, it was strange and unusual.
You're kidding me.
They're all so excited. I guess even in this world, people like watching others die. His expression hasn't changed. He's a veteran killer. They said he was a Rugrock Merchants Association guard, but they lie. He's probably someone with a dark history sent from who knows where.
From what I could see, his opponent couldn't move a muscle.
Casters who put spiritual power into their gaze and curse anyone who looks at them? In my last life, I knew them well. Bearers of the evil eye.
Put your hands together for the first match of the second round of the Mixed Discipline Tournament! First up is Seika Lembro! And his opponent today is Lavinier, the Puppeteer! This should be interesting. In the first round, his opponent didn't stand a chance and he dominated them. This will be different though. Let's see how he fares against a fellow mage!
Hello there! Behold my golem, eh? Take heed! I've specialized it for anti-magic combat! So there's no hope of you winning anything against it!
It's time for us to see a fight!
Listen here! Surrender now while you still can!
Summoning. Sickle Weevil.
Look! Lavenaire's golem has totally fallen apart on her! It fell fast and hard! Seika's powerful wind magic tore right through it! Wow!
What just happened?
Here's my advice to you. Give up while you still can.
Let me go! I'm surrendering!
I was too close.
What was going on out there?
Practicality. Summoners aren't allowed in this tournament, so if they caught me using an Ayakashi, I'd end up disqualified.
I won't tell if you won't then. Good job out there. Right, Aoife? Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Seika. She couldn't stop worrying about you during the whole bout. After she saw the way that Kyle guy fought, she thought it might be a good idea for you to just forfeit.
Well, see, I came back in one piece. I didn't even get hurt.
It bums me out you don't take the extra time to enjoy yourself while you fight. Now that I think about it, watching you fight's always been boring.
You sure don't hold back.
Are you planning on joining the Royal Guard if you win the tournament?
I've already decided to refuse.
Oh, well, that's good news.
Why so?
Oh, no real reason.
You're talking like you think I'm guaranteed to win the whole thing, but we both know it's not going to be that easy.
I just can't picture you ever losing. It never seems like it's possible. Don't you think you'll win, Aoife? I'm not so sure. What if you were to lose?
Aoife, everything will be fine.
You swear?
Of course I do. That's no lie. I might as well be playing with a puppy out there.
You better not lose.
We are back in action again! Let's hear it for the next match of the second round!
You know, I'm not here to watch the two of you flirt. Plus, it's time for the new girl to throw down. Flirting? That's not what's going on!
Mabel. She got through the first round without any problems. Wonder how this will go.
Paolo is a powerful earth mage known for his considerable skill and talent, versus Mabel, a promising new student hailing from the Ladonia Magic Academy. How will she handle a fellow mage? Let the battle begin!
Go! Rock Blast! Wait, how? Fine! I call Rock Blast! Rock Blast! Yellow pulses, roars, shatters and bursts! As solid as stone and unyielding mountains!
He's using greater magic. He probably realized he wasn't getting anywhere with mid-range techniques.
I call yellow, pulsing, roaring, bursting, solid as stern, unyielding mountains!
What was that?
Wow, that must be gravity magic. It's how she's able to keep making and throwing those daggers that are heavier than rock.
But that's pretty tricky, isn't it? If it's that heavy, she wouldn't be able to throw so fast. I think she's triggering the magic after she throws them in the seconds before they hit. And without an incantation, I don't see how.
That caught my eye too, the way she uses her sword. It isn't something that's easy for just anyone to learn. So how did she?
I have to surrender.
The winner is Mabel Klein! What an incredible display she just put on! It's starting to look like nothing can stop the sword of the red-haired hero!
Did she say hero? Why do you think she referred to Mabel as a hero just now?
Are you for real? You didn't already know? It's a well-established fact that Mabel was the name of the second hero in existence.
Our Mabel wields the same weapon, too. That's probably why.
Ah, yes. Now it makes more sense. I thought you might release your messenger pigeons in the early morning. You're a demon spy, aren't you?
What are you going on about?
I have some questions for you. The first being, what's that message you gave to the pigeon?
I'm headed to work, so not today. Bye, kid.
Face of wood. Spell of binding vines.
How? How'd you know? Tell me now!
I overheard you talking with that informant earlier.
I know there wasn't anybody around when we talked, though.
Well, there weren't any humans. Really, it took some work. I had to collect a ton of information from the Shiki I set up in the city.
Shiki? Sega Lamprogue? Who are you?
Oh? I'm assuming you learned the names and faces of everybody that's here at the tournament, then? I'm curious. How about you share what exactly you were reporting in full detail?
I don't think so.
Oh?
Are you going to torture me? Even if you do, I'll never tell you the truth.
Yeah? Then why don't I ask your soul instead? Summoning. Satori.
What the hell's that thing? Some sort of monster?
Is that kid an actual summoner?
Is
it actually talking? Those are my thoughts. It's reading my mind. Oh no, how's it doing that?
Yep, Satori is an Ayakashi that reads minds. So let's try again. Who are you reporting this info to?
I won't tell you anything about that!
Bulbofus, the Slaughter Baron. Nobility. Fortress. Forest.
And his boss?
I don't know. Fell Marquis L. Edentrod. Conjecture. Danger. Hero.
There's too much noise in your head. Let me ask you this. If I'm right, those two you just mentioned are devils, yes?
They are. Indeed. Fluic. Demon territory, east-northeast. Near the Imperial border. The commercial resources located outside the city.
And what you're rattling on about now is concerning the hero, right?
Yes. How does he know about the birth of the hero? That's it. No, the demon side. No! From a spy, only a few know. Human, demon, how much does he know?
Don't worry about me. But do tell me the name of the hero you're spying on.
Maybelle Crane.
Oh? And why is she the hero?
The year of her birth matches that of the prophecy. Exactly. She's the right gender and has the right hair color. And she's so strong. And also, we sent a spy to the academy last year, as well as an assassin, and both disappeared on us. But the strangeness in the year she enrolled, the possibility of disinformation, and all the rumors. Mabel Crane is the hero truly. The informants all speak of her. All of them.
Stop. That's more than enough information. Thank you very much. You told me everything that I needed to know. You did very well, Satori. As a treat, you can eat him.
What?
Eat me? No!
Help! This isn't happening! Get away from me! Please!
That poor man. I had no choice. It was much too dangerous to let him live.
You can stop reading my mind now, Satori. Or you're dead. Thanks for complying. You can go back now.
Wow, didn't expect that.
I guess that was scary. Sorry about that. Let's see. What was he sending to them anyway? Well, that's too bad. I should have thought to ask how to decode the message. Well, at least I know what the school's after now.
What might that be, huh?
Basically, they need the false hero to win and attract attention. That would be Mabel. They're trying to keep the demons away from Amu, who's the true hero.
What about all this makes you think that?
Maybe it was when Cordell found her. Seems likely that that's when the school became aware of her presence. Ah, I assume the demons use human spies then?
The Empire uses demon spies too.
But then it all changed. The demons lost their ability to keep track of who she was immediately afterwards. Though they couldn't have predicted me being there to kill the spy and the assassin, who were the only ones that knew about her.
I get it now. Are you not dying to know where that Mabel girl came from? Because I sure am at this point.
Well, it's almost certain she decided to use a fake name. So, I am rather curious. I won't waste my time worrying. Her presence serves to keep Amu safe.
I still have so many questions. Why do you think the principal asked you to come all the way to this tournament anyway?
We shouldn't have to wait much longer to find out. Kyle, the bearer of the evil eye, effortlessly won his second match. His opponent was a tough fighter, but was helpless when faced with his cursed gaze. A young knight named Rhaenys easily won his first match with earth and wind magic, and then used fire and water magic to win his second one. The crowd absolutely ate it up. Huh?
Hey! Seika Lamprode, huh? You're pretty impressive. I look forward to seeing you in the finals, so don't lose before then. I'd like to take you down myself.
Everyone keeps talking about how mages who can use 4 elements are pretty rare. There was a lot of buzz about him in the tournament, and his opponent in the 3rd round had to forfeit. The competitor I went up against in the 3rd round was a necromancer. Phase of earth and water, spell of gravel and sand. But he proved no match for me. And as for Mabel, she won skillfully and artfully.
Seika Lamprogue?
Hey, congratulations. Looks like we'll be fighting in the semifinals, right?
Just forfeit.
Why?
This tournament isn't anything like you think it is.
I'm not sure what your impression of me is or why you care what I think about this tournament. But no. If you want to get to the finals, then you'll have to beat me fair and square.
I know how strong you really are. Much stronger than any of the foes I faced before. I'm afraid I may not be able to hold back. On top of that, I won't lose this battle. I can't. You don't want to die, do you?
I won't. If you don't think you can beat me, just say so.
Would you stop being ridiculous?
Zakon forfeits, making Kyle the winner of this round!
They did pay a lot for those tickets, huh? And 2 fights got canceled. No wonder they're so upset.
They'll live. I'm not sure why the school chose to send you all the way out here. But you need to surrender.
We've got good news, everyone! Since both Rhaenys and Kyle won their third match by default, we've decided to hold their semi-final bouts today! That means we'll see a huge fight in a bit, so get ready for it!
I didn't think we'd get to see the two of them fight this soon. Yeah. Oh, hey, Seika. Should be another easy win, huh? They're already out there.
First up is the Magic Knight who's a master of all 4 elements, Rhaenys Cameroon! And he'll be up against the tournament's biggest killer. Will we see even more blood spilled in this battle? Let's hear it for the Evil Eye Swordsman Kyle! These are the 2 fighters that everyone's talking about at the tournament this year. I can't wait to see what kind of crazy magic they have in store for us! Let the fight begin!
Light shines upon the truth! Elementals of compassion and protection grant me a bright light that defies the gaze of death! Evil eye tolerance shall keep me safe!
Whoa, a buff against the evil eye? That means he's able to use light magic as well?
What do you think of that? Your eye won't be working on me. Shall you surrender?
Fireball! 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 Just what are you exactly?
Kyle's unstoppable! He can't be taken down! We've never seen anything like this!
I can only think of one possibility. Gravity magic. Just like Mabel uses.
What? Now! Create Golem!
Dark element shadow magic. Whoever Kyle is, he knows what he's doing.
That's like the incantations I use. He's forcing his own shadow into his enemies, stopping him from moving.
You hear that? There's the whistle! Once it's blown, we know the judges have declared a victor! The winner is Kyle! He will proceed to the finals!
The final battle's tomorrow, huh?
Sure is. Once tomorrow's over and done, we can go back to the academy.
You are planning on losing tomorrow, aren't you? You're not thinking of winning, right?
No way, Yuki.
Are you going to sleep?
I am.
Okay, I will too then.
Wait, what's gotten into you?
I want to sleep in the same bed again.
We always sleep together.
I mean me sleeping next to you. It's always the same. I haven't been able to take human form in ages.
Well,
Oh, Seika, we can't! I'm a fox, so it's forbidden! I can't mate with a human!
you know, it's rude to interrupt a man's sleep. Mabel. Phase of wood. Spell of blinding fox. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Phase of sunlight. That dagger, are you?
How'd you know?
You didn't seem very comfortable with it. So I just assumed you're more accustomed to handling heavier weapons. It's nice and quiet here. Although, it's a shame the sky's so clear.
Really? What's your problem with a nice night?
I prefer it when at least one cloud's obscuring the moon, helping it hide. There's no elegance in a moon that's too bright. Especially when there's not one but two.
What's that? There's always been 2 moons. You're too weird. Are you following me? You sure you don't want to fight?
I came here to talk with you. I figured it's time to get to know each other better. You might change my mind if you tell me what's up with you.
It would be crazy to want to talk to me after what just happened, though. That seems dumb.
You can think what you'd like, but there must be a reason you didn't just kill me. Or the person who interrupted us.
You looked pretty intent on killing him, so I didn't think I had to bother with it.
I didn't plan on it going quite that far.
Fine. I didn't want to kill you, but I did want to injure you bad enough that you'd be forced to forfeit the fight tomorrow.
You went a little overboard if that's all you wanted to do.
I mean, of course I fantasized about taking a few of your limbs. But you could heal yourself even if I did that, right?
Come on now.
Listen, if I decide to fight you for real, there's no way I'll lose. That's not just a coincidence. You should trust me and forfeit. I won't be able to hold myself back out there. And I don't want anyone else to die. Give up.
I know you're here in place of Amu. Your job is to draw the demon's attention away from her by winning the tournament. And to become a fake hero.
Wait, you knew?
I did. But I think there's another reason. Something that's more important to you. Maybe if you tell me what that is, I'll understand why I should forfeit to you.
Unfortunately, you don't know everything. My job's not to win. It's to be killed by the swordsman with the evil eye. It's an important task. The demons must believe that the hero is dead.
So that probably means Kyle was sent here too.
The Rugrok Merchants Association takes poor children with potential and turns them into loyal soldiers. Both Kyle and I were trained by them.
That makes sense. It also explains where she was trained to fight like that.
The whole reason we're here this year is for the association to test Kyle and see if he has become the perfect mercenary for them or not.
Test Kyle?
Yeah, so it's brutal, but to make you a perfect soldier. They drill a hole into your skull and then implant magic directly in your brain. After that, you no longer feel fear, anger, or hesitation holding you back. You become a perfect little clone who obeys every order. It's easier, but the flip side of that is you lose your feelings of empathy and you become unrecognizable. The Merchants Association chooses who should become mercenaries when they're kids. They're put into groups of 4 at the training camp. You train and spend all your time together. You all support each other no matter what. And the grown-ups remind you all the time how important it is for you to take care of one another. You become like family. But only one of the 4 is given the surgery we're told about. And only by killing your 3 friends can you become a soldier for them. That's the big test you have to pass. And it's a cruel one. I should already be dead, but this way they can make money off me and use the tournament to make Kyle famous.
And so that makes you
the last of the 3 friends that Kyle must kill to fulfill his test.
I see. So that's the reason you decided you had to make it all the way to the finals.
No.
Then why?
I don't care about any of it. The hero, the test, the academy, or the Merchants Association.
He still can't resist helping people who find themselves in trouble.
It's finally time for the second match of the semifinals! Kyle has already secured his place in the finale, but who will be the opponent he's going up against today? Mabel Crane, who's here from the Ladonia Magic Academy? Or will it be her classmate, Seika Lemro?
So that's the weapon you're used to fighting with?
I'm through with being the hero.
I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what you're capable of.
You think I'm weak?
No, that would be silly. I just want to know how strong you really are.
You're a spoiled noble, and you have been your whole life. There's no way you can beat me.
Who will be the victor of this round? Let the match begin!
She's as fast as someone with a one-handed sword. Does she use gravity magic to lighten it? Phase of sunlight. Spell of internal release. Very interesting. Phase of wood. Spell of binding vines.
These won't stop me!
Phase of sunlight. Spell of falling fruit. That made your weapon 1,000 times heavier. Phase of wood and metal. Spell of mercury binding vine. It won't work twice!
I'll never
spines happen to be made up of pure mercury. They're pretty much impossible to move.
There's no way you'll ever be able to lift that.
Oh, I think I can. Phase of Shadow, spell of floating leaves.
You're about to make a really big mistake if you think you can hurt me with that light axe.
I'm not trying to hurt you in any way. It's very important to me that I win this fight.
The match is over! Sinkalab wins by judges' vote! Mabel had a clear advantage early on in the match, but almost immediately lost it. Or was it all a ruse to take her off her guard according to his own plan? The amazing Sinkalab will be going straight to the finals!
It'll be okay. Leave your brother to me.
There's no question that he's strong. Who knows?
It's time for the final event in our mixed discipline combat tournament! Everybody get ready! It's going to be intense! Our last battle has Sacred Lamprobe, who's more than lived up to his family name. That's right! Let's hear it from him! What else does he have in store for us? We'll find out soon enough! Then there's the strange man with the strange hair and stranger ways drawing the most buzz at this tournament. Rugrod's secret weapon, the evil eye slaughterer, Kyle!
Hey, sorry, I'm not Mabel.
That's weird. Well, I'm confused. This wasn't the plan. I hope Mabel's still alive?
Yep.
Very well. That's good. That would mean it's still feasible for me to locate her and kill her then.
She's your sister.
Yes, and the last of our group of 4. I did care for her once, but I was given explicit instructions to end her life.
I don't think this is how you've always felt deep down. Have you really forgotten the way you were before?
Why do you even care at all? None of this is any of your business.
Seems like such a shame. Shouldn't you be more protective of your only sister? When you lose this fight, I'll have you apologize to Mabel.
What makes you think I'd lose to someone like you?
And now, let the final battle begin!
Summon. Onbonayasu.
What? I can't see anything going on down there! What's happening?
That's not enough to throw you off your game? Phase of Fire and Earth. Spell of Ghostlight. How about this then? Phase of Wood and Metal. Spell of Mercury Binding Fire. Are we done? It's boring not getting any reaction from you. Summoning. Ushioni. You may have lost your emotions, but does that really make you a perfect soldier?
A minotaur, huh?
It isn't bad to feel terror sometimes. Fear is useful. Can't you see he's on a whole different level than you? If you had it in you to feel fear, then you would know how foolish it is even attempting to fight him. And you're holding back, aren't you?
So, you're really going to let him live?
Is that naive?
Probably. Although, I'm starting to think that might be okay.
Oh no! A spell seal? The barrier seems to be working, so why? Did it damage him somehow when it first started infecting him? What do I erase? Will I make it in time?
You told me that I should apologize to Mabel, so please, I beg of you, please tell her.
You're trying to beat me at curses? Well, I will make certain you'll live to regret it. It's all right. The vessel hasn't been damaged beyond repair. I can use a substitute to fix it. Yes, in my last life, I was the strongest. I can bring back the dead if I will it.
Don't go too far to use that spell! You found a hiding step of your power in this life! Does that not matter now? Have you forgotten why you had to reincarnate again in the first place? Please, you don't have to do this! Do you owe this man some debt that would justify sacrificing everything to save him? that better than anyone else.
The tournament ended. I lied to everyone. I told them that Kyle disappeared because I destroyed him without leaving a trace. In the end, the Emperor never showed. The tournament committee gave me the victory medal. I politely declined to join the Royal Guards, of course. I got the prize money, though, which was the only thing that worked out in my favor. I moved Kyle's body into another phase of space to carry it out. At the very least, I wanted to give him a proper burial.
Mabel, please don't. There's really no need. I knew this would happen all along. I guessed that he had been cursed. So don't worry about it. I'd given up on saying goodbye even. That wasn't going to happen.
So I guess Mabel is your real name then?
Huh? Yes. How did you know that?
Well, Kyle kept calling it out when he and I were fighting. I thought.
I see.
Actually, he gave me a message to pass along. No idea what it means, though. I guess I'll just tell you. Hope it makes sense. Sorry about the hairpin.
I wonder, what's gonna happen to me now?
Did you forget? You're coming back to the academy with me to study.
You mean it?
Yeah, I mean it. I'll take care of everything, so you don't have to worry. Now, let's go.
Oh, they're finally back.
After the tournament, I told the two of them most of what happened. Although, I left out the part about the hero. I didn't want Amu knowing yet. I figured that'd be best.
Welcome back, guys. I was getting tired of waiting.
Yeah, sorry.
Hold on. You're gonna fight me now.
No way. I don't feel like fighting.
Ah, come on, indulge me. These aren't practice swords, so if your weapon breaks or if you drop it, then you lose. And no using magic this time either.
Okay.
I get to use it, though. Are you joking? I mean, it's only fair since you won last time. I should get a handicap. Seika, give the signal, okay?
Fine. Now begin.
She's slower than before.
Ah! Ow! Looks like I win. You see that, new girl? You're not the only one who could play the gravity magic game, you know. I'm top of my class in all elements, so you'd better not mess with me.
Seriously? All of that just to brag?
You get it. After all, you only wanted to win against your brother, didn't you?
It wasn't about winning or losing. It was more than that.
You're lying. I can tell by the way you swing your sword. I see you. You weren't the kind of little sister who let her brother win, who was content to just hide in his shadow. You were trying to prove to the world you were better than him. Am I wrong? That's why you entered the tournament in the first place. You knew it was your last chance to do it.
How presumptuous. You don't know me. What are you trying to prove?
I just want you to try and beat me now.
Huh?
We're 1 for 1. Honestly, I was getting bored because I didn't have a worthy training partner at school. Practice with me for a while?
This is stupid. Guys, shouldn't we get going?
Yeah, we should.
So, young man, care to enlighten me?
As you no doubt know, I saved the life of your fake hero. Are you satisfied now?
There was no keeping our little secret from you, huh? I'll say you're correct. Mabel was our clever way of keeping Amu hidden from the plots of the demons.
Another thing, Rugrok sold her to you. It was never alone, because why would they do that? If she was always supposed to die in the final round, there's no point in them lending her out. It'd make no sense. They assumed Kyle would kill her, but you had other plans. You were counting on me to win, and you were confident I would, so I could bring her back here to the academy.
Yes, they had this whole sordid scheme planned out to the letter. They wanted Kyle to win the tournament and hoped that it would bring fame and glory to their mercenaries. They saw us as tools and nothing more. But instead, thanks to your prowess and their miscalculations, Mabel got to come back here with us. They gambled their masterpiece, Kyle, and they lost him. What a twist.
You even went so far as to increase the number of people you could send, just to make sure that both Mabel and I could go. Why would you do that?
I felt bad for her, believe it or not. She brimmed with talent, but I could see in her eyes that she'd suffered unimaginable grief and horror for one so young. And then I heard her wishes, when she said she wanted to set her brother free, and could she go?
I felt I had no other choice but to send her too. But then it all just felt so wrong to me. And that's when I devised a way to use my trump card. Seika, Lamprogue, you were my insurance that she would lose but still survive and make it back here.
You were sure? You didn't worry what would happen if I lost to Mabel or Kyle?
I've lived a long life and I've learned a thing or two. I can tell how strong someone is, so you didn't fool me at all, young man. In any case, she's here now, and her safety at this school is guaranteed.
Well then, there's nothing more for me to do, is there?
What are you talking about now? She's a shy and quiet girl starting over from scratch in a brand new school. And you are an upperclassman, aren't you? You can take her under your wing.
I guess so, and I'd be happy to. By the way, you said before that you'd lived a long life. How old are you anyway, ma'am?
Have you completely forgotten your manners? Your rudeness is astounding. Oh, fine. I gave up counting at 300.
We start summer break tomorrow. I'm sure you're all going home, huh?
This is cool. I was asked to go to the Kingdom of Asteria to investigate a dragon.
Oh yeah? Why you?
A member of the Asterian Diet actually asked my dad to go, but I guess he's always so busy he wants me to go check it out in his place.
Since Seika got such good grades, his father must have thought he was perfect for the job.
I didn't have any plans anyway.
Sounds like my kind of fun. Think I can go with you?
Don't be silly. Your parents are waiting for you at home, aren't they?
You're no fun at all.
I'll go. I don't have any plans.
Sure you do.
Huh?
Studying. And besides, you must have parents waiting for you too.
I'll stay here.
Aoife, you coming with me?
Huh?
I would never force you to.
Of course I want to go.
So then when are you planning on leaving?
Oh, so this is the place, huh? It's such an old, dusty building, though. Much too modest for my tastes. I need much more than a pretty face to succeed at this school. Aoife, I'd like for you to come to my mansion, and to hopefully be one of my many girlfriends.
What? I don't know what to say. I'm actually Seika's servant, though. I can't leave him to follow you around. I mean, no offense.
Oh, that shouldn't pose a problem. If you'll let me take her, you can have whatever you want.
That's a little forward. Please, sire, not now. Take it somewhere else.
You're right. Let's go.
What's with this guy anyway?
I'm under the assumption your father has filled you in on all the issues we've been having with the dragon?
Yes, but only briefly in a letter. Can you explain it to me in more detail?
Why, of course, I'll tell you all about it, Lord Seika.
Before you go any further, you should know you don't have to keep calling me Lord, as my father hasn't quite given me his title yet.
I actually didn't know that. I suppose I'll just call you Seika, then.
Good.
Now, getting back to Asteria's dragon. For well over a century, the dragon has lived in perfect harmony with the people. And supposedly, it once fought alongside my ancestors to drive away an invading army. But over the past year, it's been observed acting very peculiar.
Has it started attacking the crops and cattle or something?
It hasn't developed into a serious matter yet, but still the damage is getting worse by the day.
I'm curious as to why the Asterian dragon has managed to live in relative harmony with the people until recently.
I wish I had those answers for you, but I don't know all the details. The legends do say that many years ago, it was hatched from an egg by the Queen of Asteria.
So then a human hatched it?
That's just what the legends say. But I'd appreciate it if you could investigate that for me while you're there as well.
I understand, Prince. Of course.
Thank you, then. I have an idea. Let's make a date to eat together tonight.
Sire, not now.
Thank you again, Lise. I suppose I should be going.
Your Highness. That hurt.
Want to shut up?
We need you to tell us everything he said. Too creepy. Don't tell me you're thinking about letting him run off with her.
You both know I wouldn't. He did immediately start doting on her, and I thought it was a bit too much. But then, what if Aoife's into that?
Whoa, you think there's a chance she'd stay with him?
That's dumb, even for you. She's not looking for an overbearing jerk like him.
I would never tell her what you just... Because her heart would be broken.
Really? I was thinking I should give her a good out in case she wants to go with him.
Quit while you're ahead.
All right, got it. 2 days later, Aoife and I left the school along with the prince's carriage and its escorts, all headed for Asteria.
Are you doing okay, Seika? You're really sick, huh?
Yeah, I need to get used to all the motion. I mean, it's not like we get many chances to go to other countries. Guess I should thank that dragon.
I'm so excited that we get to see a real one living alongside humans like that. You think we'll be able to ride on its back like a dragon knight?
That just happens in fairy tales. You do love those things, don't you?
Maybe I do. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to tell you about Prince Cecilio asking me to ride with him in his carriage before we left. It wasn't that great. He just wanted to talk about the dragon.
Huh?
I think it's weird. What would possess an actual prince to tell a perfect stranger he wants them to come live with him anyway?
Yifa, I think he was being serious when he said that stuff.
Was he? I hate to say it, but hearing that gives me butterflies.
I don't like how it's making me feel.
You okay? You look pretty nauseous.
I'm fine. It was 9 days later when we finally reached Proto-Aster, the old capital of Asteria.
Looks like we made it at last.
I'll never get used to carriages.
This place is really great.
Yeah, it's pretty serene out here.
It is.
Huh?
But ever since the dragon started attacking things around here, everyone's been so scared. When people get worried about the future, trade suffers. See for yourself. It started to fly around this area a while back.
It's quite sizable.
They call it a greater dragon.
Come forth from the land of the Inferno. Lava Tiger!
Damn it! Face first! Spell of Transparent Fortress! That armor must be a lot hotter than I thought.
And stay. I swear, this unruly thing never wants to behave. Jeez. Could you calm down? Don't violate your contract.
A summoner.
That's enough. Return now. That was certainly dangerous. You okay, Prince Cecilio?
I'm not impressed. Just what were you